Casey the Game Nerd. I just want to start off by saying thank you to Kyle the Fester for hooking it up with a dope intro. Thanks bro, I appreciate the support. He's done multiple intros for other YouTubers and they always turn out awesome. And I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description below, so check it out. And if you're wondering, I got this last summer for 15 bucks, so I'm always looking out for Nintendo related memorabilia like this shield. So let's get started. So I just went to a few garage sales this weekend. Off with the first garage sale. They had several systems, several controllers, a bunch of games, a bunch of things that were memorabilia related and things you'd put in a store for display. And things were fairly priced. They weren't super cheap, but when I bundled everything together, they gave me a really good deal. They knocked off 50 bucks, so I ended up paying 80 for all the things I'm showing you. So I'll tell you how it breaks down. So I got this loose Nintendo. This was 5 bucks. It didn't come with any cords, and when I tested it, it didn't quite work right. You had to blow into the cartridge, which is typical for a lot of the older systems like that. But I'll probably clean the pins and then get that fixed. Picked up a Super Nintendo, super clean. It came with a controller, all the cords, power adapter, and a controller. And after the bundled price, this came out to 15, which is good because I can sell this on Craigslist for like 35 bucks or more. Or what I prefer to do is trade it off for games I don't have. And then 64, one of many I'll show you. I picked up a lot this weekend. So this one, after the bundle price, 15 bucks, with a controller and power supply and cords, and it did come with a expansion pack, so that's good. So far, 35 bucks for those 3 systems, really good. There were some Wii titles, Sonic Colors, I didn't have this yet, and these came out to a couple bucks each. Just Dance 3, and this is like the special Best Buy edition. Yeah, at first they were pricing them at like 5 bucks a game, but after you bundle everything, you know, prices go down. House of the Dead 2 and 3. Yeah, this is good. So, bucks each. Also a couple bucks each, and I was very surprised they gave it to me for such a low price. Xbox 360 black controller, 2 bucks, and it works. Pink, but it is motion, Wii Motion Plus, so $2 is a good deal. And one of these Wii, what was it? Classic controllers or Pro controllers. And then for $1 each, he had some extra N64 controllers. You know, the typical gray ones. He had others, but man, that garage sale, there were so many people. And I came in a little bit early. There's already people there. Another YouTuber I saw there, Stilo999, he was there, and he gave me a really good tip. Bring a bag with you and just start filling it up, and then go to the person and like try to make a deal. The reason why you do that is, especially for these garage sales that have tons of games and tons of people waiting in line and a lot of competition, you don't want to be carrying everything in your arms and in your hands. You just don't have enough space. So if you pack it into bags, you know, you have your other arm to hold other stuff. So I went back to my car. Luckily I had a bag, and so thanks for that tip, Stilo. That was good. Also bundled, and I'm not really sure about this, but he claims it's a gold DS from Japan, released for Toys R Us only. And I looked it up, that is true, but I don't know, maybe he could have just simply did a case swap. He did say that it will be English on the back because it was a Toys R Us exclusive, and they shipped it to Japan. But, you know, he had it marked at 40, but after I bundled everything together, it came out to 15. So that turned out really good. So regardless of whether or not he did a case swap, it's still a good price for 15. Okay, last couple things from that garage sale. This Tomb Raider limited edition Xbox 360 controller, and it came out to 15 after the discount. And I don't really collect controllers for 360 per se, but for 15 bucks, these limited edition controllers, I mean, they're a pretty good deal, or I could trade them off for games I really want. So I did spend a lot at that guy's garage sale, but it was for good quality things, and those systems for 15 bucks each and the $5 Nintendo, I could definitely trade those off. I'll show you some thrift store finds. I got a lot here. I went to Desert Industries, got this Ariel the Little Mermaid for 50 cents. Barbie Supermodel for 50 cents. Yeah, you can't pass it up. I mean, at least you have the cases. Even if you don't like the games, you can trade them off. Keep the cases for reuse for other loose titles you got. So, and I got these for a couple bucks each. Oh, actually, these were from a pawn shop. So we got Castlevania. What is this? Judgment for Wii. Don't judge me. Carmen Sandiego. I didn't have it. I kind of want to try it out. We'll see if it's good. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. This has Hydro Thunder and San Francisco Rush, which are a couple of my favorite games, especially on the N64 for Midway. So that was good for $2. And Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Didn't have this for Xbox. I think I had it for PS2, but not for Xbox. Okay. And I got lucky with these. It was a lunchtime find. Mario, $3, $2.99 at South Center Value Village. And Luigi, $2.99. So, story with these is, this one was in the toy section, right? So this one was really easy to find. This one was hidden away in the board game section. So I think somebody wanted it, maybe didn't have enough money, I guess, and stuffed it behind some board games. So $2.99 each. They're cool little backpacks. And I already have the Yoshi one, so these are really cool. And at that same Value Village, I got this Spider-Man Knock 'em Down Villains Target game. And it's pretty cool. What I did was, I was concerned that it didn't have all the pieces, so I took it apart and went piece by piece and counted it. And it was complete. So, as you can see from the back, you kind of just fling pieces at the villains. So I was looking online, this is like, I don't know, 30 bucks or so. But for $3, sure, why not? I like Spider-Man. Okay, a couple more thrift store and other store pickups. I got this Commodore 64. There's 30 games total in this direct-to-TV plug-and-play system, and it was $3. I don't know if you could see that. $3 at Desert Industries. So it's a good deal. These usually go for $25, $30 to $35 online. And from what I remember, these were sold on QVC first. The first production run was sold on QVC. The first 75,000 were sold out. And then they must have had a second run and sold it in like retail stores. So that's cool. And I found these lanyards. When I looked these up, these were E3 lanyards. I'm not sure. So they're Wii U and 3DS. We got, you know, Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, and these were being priced like 15 bucks each online. Crazy. Picked these up for 99 cents. And I'll probably wear one of them. I can wear it to work. Okay, next I'll show you a Target deal, and this is Batman Arkham Origins. I got this for $6, and there was a trick to it. You would go to Target, price match Amazon, because this is $40 at Target. You price match Amazon for $19.99, and then you buy a pre-order card for $1, and it automatically gives you $15 off of your purchase for the other game, which is Arkham Origins. So here's a receipt. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, so if you see, the total comes just shy of $6 plus tax. So that was a good deal. You just got to be really nice when you're at the counter, because sometimes they don't let you do that price match and get $15 off. So if you have a big smile on your face, they'll most likely do it. And this is a Guardian Heroes Advance sealed. And I got real lucky and got this sealed one for $15. And this game's awesome. And some of you probably remember the Sega Saturn version for that. Okay, let's go with some more garage sale pickups. Alright. These are a bunch of box Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games. And these are all priced individually, but I bundled them together and it was 10 bucks each. More than what I typically pay at garage sales, but these are like really good quality titles. Donkey Kong Country, this was complete. Pokemon Leaf Green, yeah, this one goes for like 50 plus online, crazy. So got that for 10. This one's not complete from what I remember. I gotta check it out. Pokemon Blue. Yeah, see, this one came with the cart and some paperwork, but no manual. So, no biggie. I mean, it's still worth 10 bucks. Got a couple of Zelda games, Minish Cap and Four Swords. Both of these are very pricey, so for 10 bucks each, great deal. And these are just so-so titles, but I had to bundle them all in or else I wouldn't get the good deal. So Dr. Mario, Puzzle League, and we got Pokemon Pinball. And the box for Pokemon's not in the greatest shape, but you know, it's a box. Now, separate garage sale, there are some more game. I've been getting these box Game Boys like crazy, and I also got some loose ones, but I'm not going to show you all the loose ones because there's just too many. Mario Golf, 5 bucks. All these were 5 bucks, but I got ripped off a little bit. I'll tell you in a second. Mega Man. Amazing Spider-Man, and Mario Pinball Land. That was good for 5. Now, the best one should have been that Mega Man for 5 bucks. But I was too excited, and I was in a hurry, and I didn't check. It was heavy enough. It had the inserts, the manual, and everything. No game. But for 5 bucks, I guess it's fine because, you know, it's a box. So boxes are worth more than 5 bucks for Mega Man, I would say. I also picked up this green Game Boy Pocket. And like I said, there was a bunch of loose GBA games also. And Mario Party for 3 bucks. That was good. Okay. This is another garage sale find. This one does come with a RAM pack. She charged me $5 because it didn't come with the AV cord or a controller. So that's a good deal. Especially because the RAM packs are worth, what, $12 plus just by itself. And I got lucky and I got these PlayStation 1 and DS games. So the first one is On Tomorrow. This is an Atlas title, and it's a music game. So you use the stylus and the directional pad. Oh man, I'll save that for later. Inuyasha, the Feudal Fairy Tale. This is a fighting game based on an anime series. Dragon Quest soundtrack. Dragon Quest 4. And this is cool. It's in Japanese and it's 2 discs and it's sealed. 50 cents. What is this? Dirt Jockey sealed also for PlayStation 1. Haven't heard of this game, but 50 cents. I said why not. Spyro the Dragon, also 50 cents. And this lady, she had a huge like semi-truck container full of crap, and she said there's more video games in there. Her name was Phoenix, and she said, I'll give you my number and you can text or call me, and I will, to see if she has more games. Miss Pac-Man, Maze Madness, Siphon Filter. I didn't really need this, but you know, when you see 50 cents, a quarter, you just buy stuff. Rhapsody. This is an Atlas title. It says it's 2 discs, but 1 disc is the original soundtrack. So it's really a 1 disc game, RPG game. And this is a really fun game. I remember playing this when I was younger. So for 50 cents, I mean, crazy good prices. Okay. And I want to show you a trade before I get to the last garage sale pickup. I traded Super Nintendo, and he was looking for a specific serial number, one that started with UN3. And apparently that's the best one to mod for RGB to get the best picture output. I didn't know. I sent him pictures of like 3 of my Super Nintendos. He's like, oh, I want that one. And I was like, what do you got for trade? He said he had an N64 with a couple games. So I traded just a console of a Super Nintendo for N64. I think it has, yeah, it does have a RAM expansion pack. It came with a red controller, all the cords, and 2 games. So this is what made it a sweet deal. We got Mario Kart 64 and Super Smash Brothers. Even though Super Smash Brothers is a little bit faded on the label, it's an excellent deal because Super Nintendo and N64s, the prices of the consoles maybe vary by $10, Super Nintendo being a little bit more. But when he added these 2 games, Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, I couldn't say no. Especially with a red controller too. Okay. Last garage sale find, and this was in Bellevue. This was quite a drive, maybe 20 minutes for me, but this lady had these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, and I saw it in one of the pictures on the ad, and I said I gotta get there and try to buy that. And when I was there, I also asked for some video games, if she had any. Because it just seemed like they had them because of all the other things she had. She had X-Men patches and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle patches, which I should have bought because they were like 50 cents each, and I checked online and they're like $15 and up. But I passed on them. But I got all these games, Tasmania, all these were $1.50. And the only one that is not complete is the Altered Beast and the Sonic. That's Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, and like the manuals for these are in like really good shape. Altered Beast, X-Men, $1.50 for these is awesome. Superman. Got Captain America and the Avengers. I actually haven't tried this, so I might give this a try later. Cause I think that was an arcade game. Sonic and Aladdin. They had some other games, but they weren't willing to give them up. But I was not complaining. Lastly, I will show you my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pickup. I paid $4 each. They were marked at $5 each, but I told her I'd buy them all, and if you can give it to me for $4 each, it's a done deal. So here it is. This brings back memories, and that's what it's all about sometimes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Rock and Rollin' edition. That's the classic rocker Leo, punker Don. We got heavy metal Ralph, and my personal favorite, Rappin' Mike. I mean, that's just some crazy accessories he has. It's just awesome. We got Monty Moose, part of the Royal Mutant Mounted Police. We got the movie editions here. We got movie star Splinter, and that's the funny part right here. Introducing Real Rap Fur Feel. Oh man. We got Donatello. We got Raphael, Michelangelo, and she had this loose one she just threw in as a Leonardo, but that doesn't even match up with the movie ones. So, but it's nice to have a loose one. Anthrax. Yeah, this guy's freaking detailed. Dr. L. Peanut eating Dr. L. I just love the artwork on these. Got Merdude. Yep, and all these are complete, sealed, hothead. And for $4 each, you really can't pass them up. King Lionheart. And I heard this one was a little bit of a rarer one, I guess. Yeah, and some of these have the price tags on them from when they bought it. Got Scale Tail. Yeah, so that's everything. I mean, look at these prices. Got KB Toys, $5. Got, I don't know what type of tag that is, what store, but that was $3.69. So I basically paid prices from when she originally got these for her son, or however she got it. So that's everything. Alright, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.